everyone and welcome back to my channel. The little Tala girl here. We've just had a big feed. What is that? What is that? What is it? Is that a camera? Say hi everyone. Can you guys believe she's nearly 4 months? I actually can't believe it. Time is flying by. Like, it's gone by so much quicker this time, second time around. Yeah, welcome back to my channel. I've definitely been a little bit absent on here. I feel like I just haven't felt motivated to pick up my camera and almost like a creative block. So I would love so you guys can comment below and let me know what you would like me to film for YouTube, because I just feel a bit stuck on this platform. I feel like TikTok's a lot of fun, Instagram's just like the OG. I love my Snapchat family. Yeah, but on YouTube I just get a bit stuck sometimes. Yeah, but we just got back from Sydney. We went down there for just a little getaway. We felt like we haven't traveled in so long. Obviously I was pregnant for 9 months. We've just been kind of like homebound with her, which has been so nice. We wanted to get away and it was Steve's birthday, so that was really cool. But the weather was awful. It was so cold, so windy and rainy. But I'll insert a little clip of our trip. It's only short, of what we got up to. And then I thought I would give also just a little update as to how we've been going with Tala and what's going on in my life, bits and pieces. And I also want to film a separate video, which is like a Q&A about my pregnancy, birth and labor, but I just haven't really got around to doing that yet. So I'm going to do that in a separate video. But first of all, let's take a look at our little mini Sydney getaway. Hello everybody, welcome back to our YouTube. Today we are off to
Sydney,
for
and I have
Daddy's birthday. Hi Dad.
Hello.
I have this tornado thing.
What is it?
It makes a tornado. I'll turn it off now.
It's an actual speaker too though, hey?
Yeah, it's coming, it's coming.
Wow! So we're off to Sydney for a little family vacay. It's Tala's first flight. How do you think she'll go on the airplane?
I think her ears will get blocked.
Oh, hopefully not. I'm gonna feed on the way up, on the way down, so fingers crossed. But it's Steve's birthday on tomorrow.
Can I get a lollipop so it doesn't block me?
Sure, you can get a lollipop. But yeah, it's Steve's birthday tomorrow, so we've booked his favourite restaurant. We're going to the grand final on Sunday. So yeah, I thought I'd take the camera along. I have not been on YouTube for a little while. It's just been hectic, school holidays, work, but I'm back. We're just about to leave to go to the airport and I'm just packing up some snacks and food because I hate airplane food. But because of breastfeeding, I need to keep my supply up. I've spoken about it on my social media, but since I've been breastfeeding, or since I gave birth to Tala, I've had no appetite. I don't know why, because with Taj, it was the complete opposite. I was just hungry all the time. I'm always thirsty, but I'm never hungry, so I really have to like make sure I'm prepped and I've always got snacks and food on me, because if I don't eat, I feel like my supply drops. So I'm very prepped when I travel. I always take clean treats for snack. I've got the new Twix flavor. They are so delicious and I've got plenty in there. And then the actual food, I've got the Chef Good meals for Steve and myself. So it's a chicken and 5 vegetable stir fry. I know stir fries kind of like sound boring, but this is so yum. They've put cashews in it and the most delicious sauce. And it's just a whole bunch of veggies. Now I get Chef Good every single week. I get 10 meals. If you are someone that's like really time poor, you want convenience, you're always in a rush, you want more variety, you need to try these. So I get 10 a week, but out of the 10, 6 of them is this chicken and veggie stir fry, and then I get a couple of gnocchi, I get a couple of ravioli. Oh, and Taj loves their spaghetti bolognese. So if Steve and I are having a meal at home that he won't like say butter chicken, he hates, but we love it, we'll just heat up the spaghetti bolognese and it makes it so much easier. Now I have been working at like a partner with Chef Good for over a year now. That's how long I've been getting their meals and I frigging love them. They have a code for my YouTube family. It is AB60, which gets you $60 off your first 3 boxes, which is awesome. So you want to actually go to their website, I'll put it in the description box below and you can click it and it'll go straight there. Super convenient, super tasty. And I did a lot of research before I bought my first lot of Chef Good meals. And these are the cleanest on the market. It's like as an ingredients wise. I found a lot of the pre-packaged meals, they just had so many preservatives and additives and sugars and dairies, which I really didn't feel like the meals needed it. These are all natural and freaking delicious. So yeah, I'll leave all the details below, but let's go to Sydney. Say good morning everyone. Say good morning. My first flight today. Are you ready to go on the first aeroplane? Okay. At 14 weeks old. Let's go. Hello.
Well, I wish I could sit.
What is going on?
Today's my dad's birthday and we have it set up here. And in 3 days it's my birthday.
Daddy's birthday. Woohoo. Good morning. She had one extra wake up last night, so Mummy's feeling a bit tired today. But that's okay, expected when travelling. Hey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Steve Daddy. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, guys.
Hip hip. Hooray. Hip hip. Hooray.
That's cool.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Let's all have a piece of cake.
Looks yummy though.
Maybe we'll just pick one bit off it.
Got a little bit of Oreo.
Yummy, thank you.
You're welcome. Where are we going? We're going out for lunch.
Yeah.
At Chin Chin's, favourite restaurant in Sydney. His Element. What are we up to?
Footy.
That was our Sydney trip. It was so hard to get home though. 5 minutes before we were meant to board, they cancelled our flight, which was very annoying because I was holding out to feed her, because on takeoff and landing they say to feed your baby because it helps to prevent their ears from popping. So she was starving, she was overtired, and they cancelled our flight. I was like, no. But I actually feel really sorry for the flight attendants because so many people are so rude when those situations happen and they take it out on the flight attendants, but it's not the flight attendants' fault. You doing big burps? So we had to jump on a flight to Canberra and then fly to the Gold Coast. So it was a lot more travel than what we expected. And I was a bit nervous, but she absolutely nailed it. Didn't you, honey? And on the flight to Canberra, I'd already fed her before that. She was sweet. So she traveled really, really well. Feel exhausted today, but it's actually our little man's birthday. He's 7 years old. I'll insert a little clip of his presents this morning of him opening them up. Yeah? He has gone to school. He wanted to go to school to see his friends. So school holidays are now over. And I got him some little birthday macaroons to take for his school. And then tomorrow they're having a little celebration for him, which we get to go to, which will be cool. And then tonight he gets to choose where we go for dinner, and he'll either choose sushi or pizza. So that'll be good. So I'll insert a clip of him opening his presents this morning. And yes, we did play a little prank on him. Anyone that knows Taj knows that he's the biggest prankster and loves to have a joke. We just love any chance we get to have more fun, have a laugh, and play tricks on each other. It's just what we do in our family. He's always loved it. And then I also got a couple of messages this morning saying that we are discriminating and teaching Taj that there's girls' toys and boys' toys. We're not. And once again, it's so hard for people to watch our life online and make assumptions like that because you see such a small window of what goes on. Over the 7 years, we've bought Taj Barbie dolls. You know, we've bought him things of all different colors and different toys to see what he likes. He has genuinely decided he doesn't like playing with Barbie dolls. But when he was in daycare, he would push prams around and play with Barbies and want to paint his nails and get dressed up in girls' costumes. Like, he's gone through different phases, and I think that's a part of kids just like learning what they like and what they don't like. But he has got a lot of close girlfriends, particularly Zari and Sunny, who both play with Barbie dolls. And he just doesn't like playing with them. So that's why we chose a Barbie for this prank. It wasn't us telling him that Barbies are for girls. If he decides that, then that's, you know, what he thinks. But we always say that all toys are for everyone and you can decide what you like to play with. But that's why we chose a Barbie. It wasn't because it's a girl's toy, it's because he has said he doesn't like playing Barbies. So he knew that was a prank. But anyways, watch it, it's super cute. And trolls just, oh, if you don't like what we do, then just unfollow. No one's making you watch this. But yeah, let's have a look.
I'm 7 today and I'm going to open this present.
Happy birthday, big boy.
Happy birthday.
And I have all of these other presents in my box.
We put a lot of effort into this one.
All of them. So exciting.
you get?
What'd you get?
A Barbie doll.
Oh!
Oh, cool. Do you like it? Do you like it? Not really? You don't like the Barbie doll? We're just joking with this one, Taji.
That's just a joke.
Open that one.
You can give it to
Hey,
Sunny
before we do
girl.
that,
You can give this to Sunny. We just wanted to do a prank. We wanted to prank you because you always prank us. All right, what do you got here? What is it?
Remote control car.
Yes.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Neither. How cool is that? Pretty cool, hey? Some Monopoly cards. Oh, what does it do? It looks like you like wind it up and then it skyrockets into the air.
Yeah, I think this one's closed. Wait. Is
Not?
it closed? No.
Remember how you like to start boxing? Now you got your own little boxing thing.
Final for the big one.
Ah,
Big
kids.
one. Oh.
Oh, it's huge.
You can do this with me.
Daddy can do that with you. What one's your favourite? Space rocket.
One.
And that one.
And this one's my last favorite.
Another little update is Tala had her lip, tongue and cheeks lasered because they were all tied. Basically, a tongue tie is when their tongue is kind of stuck down there and their lip, like you can't pull it up, it's stuck there, and their cheeks are kind of stuck to the gummer here. So her whole mouth was pretty much very tight, which means she couldn't get a really good latch when she was breastfeeding, which made it harder to feed. She was making this like real big clicky sound. It can make them a lot more spewier, like do a lot more spews, which she was doing. She wasn't ever in any pain, which was awesome. But we got that lasered at 10 weeks and her recovery was awesome. You have to do these stretches, like you have to stretch the tongue back every 4 hours for the first couple of weeks. Then it goes to 6 hours, then it goes to 8 hours. So that was like 4.5 weeks ago and she's done so well. Feeding is heaps better now. She's not spewing as much. She doesn't make any clicking sounds anymore. Or if she does, it's every now and again. But yeah, her latch is heaps better. So breastfeeding has definitely improved for us, which is awesome. She's been such a breeze of a kid. I'm loving every moment with her, which is really nice because I just feel like I didn't have that experience with Taj. I had a really good pregnancy with Taj, so the lack of sleep really shocked my body when I had him. Whereas with her, when I was pregnant, I didn't sleep. I had pregnancy insomnia, I had restless legs, so I actually sleep 10 times better since she came along. Like even when she was like newborn, I was sleeping way more than what I was when I was pregnant. So I feel like just having that little bit more sleep, and also just in general, when I had Taj compared to now, like my nervous system is so much more regulated now, and I've done so much work on myself that I just feel so much more confident in who I am and what I'm doing, and I just feel like overall a lot calmer person, human. So it's been really, really nice. So that's kind of the update with her. We've got her in a pretty good routine at the moment, which is good for someone. Hello. Yeah, so we're in a bit of a good routine now. Like I know how many naps she has a day, how long she naps for, when she feeds, etc. And it's working really well for us. We're going to start swimming lessons with her super soon. Baseline's super busy. If you follow me on my Instagram and Snapchat, you'd see we've been having so many launches. We had the forest green, which the tights sold out super quick, but we still do have the shorts and crop. I'll put the forest green up on the screen here so you can see what it looks like. It's such a pretty green. You guys know how much I love green. And then we actually hired out a house on the Gold Coast. It was so beautiful, like all inside was rendered. So we hired that out for a photo shoot to just shoot quite a few drops, which was this pink lounge jumper. These are still online. It's the prettiest pink. So we dropped our lounge collection. We also dropped our wild collection, which you guys loved. Oh my gosh, it went off. We sold out like 70% of the stock within the first couple of days. So I've actually got a clip from kind of almost like a behind the scenes of the day. So I'm going to insert that now for you guys to see. it.
Yeah. Do you want to show us one more?
Where are the plastics?
13 royalty.
That one there, that's Karen Smith. She is one of the dumbest girls you will ever meet. That little one, it's Gretchen Wieners. Gretchen Wieners knows everybody's business. She knows everything about everyone.
That's why her hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
Hey, what's happening?
And evil takes a human form in Regina George. Don't be fooled, because she may seem like your typical selfish, backstabbing, slut-faced hoe bag, but in reality, she is so much more than that.
People are always like, I could have made that. I could have made that. Yeah, well, you didn't.
But I thought I'd finish off this little mini vlog. I know it's a random vlog, but I just felt like I wanted to give a bit of a update on where we're at and what's been happening in my life. And something that I've been talking about on my Instagram stories and my Snapchat is getting back into journaling, which I feel like is really, really cool. And a lot of questions come through on just like, how do you journal? Because I suppose it's not something a lot of people really talk about or break down. Now, for me, there's two different types of journaling. I have a blank journal that when I'm wanting to really unpack something or heal through something really deep, I just have blank pages where I just write and write and write. And I literally will start out by saying, I feel. I think when you're feeling something, when you're going through something really hard, writing it out gets it out of your head and out of your body onto paper, and it can help get you clarity on how you're really feeling and what's really going on. Or maybe you're unsure, but once you put pen to paper, so much comes out, and I find that really therapeutic. I call it my my crisis journal though, because this blank one is more for the heavy stuff. But day to day, I just love having a gratitude journal where I can just reflect on my day, get in that state of feeling grateful for what I have, not focusing on what I don't have. And the more you do this, it literally trains your brain to scan for positives. So if something challenging happens or something like more negative or something you don't expect, you've trained your brain to already find the silver lining, to find the positives and to find ways to be grateful for your life. And I just find it helps me when I'm consistent. It just helps me be in a more positive state more often than not. I know. Is that right? So the gratitude journal that I've been using the last year is called the 5-minute gratitude journal. I'll pop a photo of it here. Just type that into Google if you wanted to get it. But I definitely recommend it for anyone who is beginning their journaling journey or who just wants to practice gratitude more, because it has easy little prompts. It takes less than 5 minutes. Anyone can do it. Pop it next to your bed, do it before you start your day or at the end of the day. It's amazing. I loved it, but I felt like after using the same prompts, I needed to mix it up. So that's when I've got onto this one now. It's from Kiki K. It's called A Moment of Thanks. It's very similar. It just has different questions that it asks. And one question I particularly like that it asks each day is a silver lining that I discovered today. I feel like the more that we can practice finding the positives out of crappier situations, the better, because otherwise it's really easy to kind of stay in those low vibe emotions. I don't think there's good and bad emotions, but low vibe ones. And when something challenging happens or something we didn't expect, we feel a lot of those emotions. So the quicker we can get at turning things around and finding the positive, finding gratitude in it, finding the lesson in it, finding the silver lining, I feel like it helps us move through those harder situations a lot more smoother. So I love reflecting on that, because you just never know what each day is going to entail. Everyone is battling something you know nothing about. We all get thrown cards that we didn't expect. So the more that we can practice and have tools that help us move through, the better. So that is my gratitude journaling at the moment. Loving doing that. Now I really wanted to get back into reading books. I love podcasts, I love audiobooks, but I haven't really found a podcast lately that I'm really drawn to, or like I want to be addicted to something that I'm researching or reading. And I'm really loving this book. This was sent to Steve and I. Unless Steve bought the book and he sent me out another one, I'm not sure, because he's even written a little note in here. Anyway, his name is Dylan Willis. It's called Rebirthing. I've actually had this book in my cupboard for about a year, to be completely honest, and I hadn't touched it. And then when I had Tala, how do I describe this? I had this like inner transformation, like something shifted in me, that all this stuff that I felt like I was carrying in my heart, on my shoulders, stored in my body, like emotions and people or situations or things that I was plugged into that wasn't serving me or wasn't making me feel good, but I felt still attached to it and I couldn't let go of. As soon as I had her, it's like all of that shifted. I can't explain it, but it was like this big release, and I felt this transformation beginning of this new version of me. And I feel like I'm still getting to know who I am as a mum of two, and having a daughter, I don't know what it is either. Just so much shifts, so much changes, and yeah, what you used to care about, you just don't anymore. I don't know, I can't explain it. But anyways, I felt a rebirth. And so when I saw this, when I moved house, which I think Tala was maybe like 6 weeks old, this was just like screaming in my face. I was like, oh my gosh, rebirthing. This is the book that I need to read right now. And it's incredible. It really helps you understand human psychology and just his mindset and perspective and views on humans and why we do the things that we do. The way he breaks it down and explains it, it's just like, yes, 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 yes. Like half this stuff I feel like I know, but do I practice it, or am I really living it and embodying all of it? Maybe not. But it's really a transformational book that will help you heal your past. It will help you understand yourself on a deeper level and get to know yourself more at your core. And I think it'll help you have different views on life. So I'm not even halfway through, but I'm getting so much out of it already. And yeah, I feel like I could talk about everything I've learned so much, but it might be for another video. So this is like a bit of a breakdown of the book. Part 1, rewrite the story of your past. That's going over all of your stories that you've got in your body that are stored in there, your limiting beliefs, the things that are holding you back, your perception on things, your courage to surrender. There's a title here saying suffering is a choice, the compassionate truth. That's part 1. Part 2 is reclaim your power in the present. So really getting in the present now, a place within, the gift of the present, affirmations to my ego, mindset, discipline your emotions, and fear. Such great topics. Part 3 is reimagine your life in the future. So I haven't got into this one yet. As above, so below. Beware destination addiction. A life by choice or by chance. Oh, I'm gonna love that one. Turn your intentions into action. So good. Compromise versus sacrifice. Oh, dream bigger than your fears and the art of manifestation. So cool. I'm really excited for part 3. Pillar 2, reconcile your love and acceptance of self. Part 5, rekindle your love and appreciation of others. Part 6, reconnect to love and divinity of all. Pillar 3, part 7, rediscover your life's immortal vision. Ooh. Part 8, reinvent your life's inspired mission. That's really cool. That'll be so powerful. That's got a lot about the masculine and feminine, feminine surrender, masculine strength, the little boy inside, your personal legend, ground zero, nature's ultimate dance. Part 9, realign to your life's true values. I feel like these can shift so much over your life. And as you get older, when you have kids as well, I feel like you really embed your life, your values and your morals. Like you really know who you are. You can't fool nature, the comparison trap, the values, the key to your destiny, true desperation into inspiration, when inspiration strikes, and the conclusion, love your life to death. So that's kind of a bit of a breakdown, but I'm loving it. Now the next book that I really want to get into, my girlfriend got me onto this. It's called When You're Ready, This Is How You Heal by Brianna West. Have not started it, but my girlfriend Kiara, she's going through something quite heavy at the moment. She said this is the first book that caught her eye and she is loving it. And she shared like little paragraphs on her Instagram stories and I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, like that is so true. Once again, I think the way that this person explains it, everything. When you're ready to take your power back, begin here. That's one of the chapter titles. Within the emotions you're afraid to feel exists the wisdom your soul is waiting to receive. Like even the chapter titles, there's already little takeaways. How to remember you're not alone even when it really feels like you are. That's nice. 7 ways to become your most emotionally resilient self. Oh, yes. Trust that the heart knows the truth even if your mind cannot make sense of it. How to get over someone, the ultimate guide to releasing attachments, reinventing yourself and opening your life to new love. That's beautiful. Something I feel like everyone can do work on. If you ever feel lost, please remember that you can make a home within your own heart. Yeah, that's going to be amazing. So they are the 2 books that I am reading and going to move on to next in case you needed a recommendation and you're into self-development like me and growing and healing your past. Those 2 definitely so good. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up this vlog here. I hope you've enjoyed it. It was just kind of like a bit of a catch up on all things in my life. Baby Tala, Taj's birthday, our Sydney trip, what I've been doing for my own personal development and growth, Tala's lip and tongue tie. If you've got any questions about that, pop it below. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification so you don't miss any of my future uploads, and I'll see you next time. Bye!